Did you hear the news? Microsoft bought Bethesda Studios, or Bethesda Softwares, or something, I don't know. They bought Bethesda. Microsoft got Bethesda. They bought Bethesda on Monday for like $7.5 billion. Billion with a B, not with an M. Not they got it for $7.5 million. They bought it for $7.5 billion. I think they bought their parent company, which indirectly buys Bethesda Studios or Bethesda Softwares. So that's how, if you're wondering, it's like, well, 24, how did they freaking get the studio? They bought the parent company. That's how they freaking got the studio. That's how they now own Bethesda. And you may ask me once again, 24, did they actually get all of the IPs? Did they get Doom Eternal? Did they get Fallout? Did they get Elder Scrolls? Did they get all of those video games? And my response to you is, didn't you listen to what I just said? They bought Bethesda. They got them all. They got Fallout. They got Elder Scrolls. They got freaking Doom. They got everything. I've been hard on Microsoft for years. I've said to Microsoft, I'm like, hey, can you guys do something? Can you get some of your gamers, you know, a first-party studio, you know, that people can be proud of, that people can be happy of, that people can then look towards and be like, wow, we got that studio, we bought that studio, because everybody from Sony is like, you know what, we got Santa Monica Studios with God of War, we got Insomniac, I think, last year for Spider-Man, and Ratchet and Clank, by the way, we got freaking Guerrilla Games with Horizon Zero Dawn, we got a whole bunch of developers. Microsoft, where are your developers? You used to have Bungie. Bungie's like, deuces, I'm out. I'm going to be an independent developer because we know our worth and we want to create our own horrifyingly bad series in Destiny. And then we'll make 343 Studios, which the new Halo hasn't necessarily looked as good as you would want it to look. However, buying freaking Bethesda Studios is one of those decisions that I look at now and I'm like, wow, that's the decision, that's the developer that they need. Because whatever happens from here on out, now Microsoft, they'll get to freaking decide when and where and on which platform the new Doom series, Doom Eternal or Doom 2, I don't know what it's going to be called, the new Doom game. If they're going to make another game in the series, they're going to be like, you know what, maybe we want to release that game on Xbox exclusively. Maybe that's how we want to play that game. Maybe we want to release Doom. And Doom, by the way, is one of my favorite games of this year. Doom Eternal is absolutely spectacular. That's why I'm showing you so much goddamn gameplay for Doom Eternal, because it's so doggone good. But then they're like, you know what, maybe we want to freaking give them some more resources, and by them I mean the studio behind the developers behind Fallout 4 and the Fallout series. Maybe we'll give them more resources so that way they can build a better Fallout game and modernize the engine that they're using to develop these games on, because they're all from like the early 2000s, and that is also including the new Elder Scrolls game and whatever the new IP that they have, the Star Space series. Like maybe they'll do that with that game series. But now all of these big games, all of these important games that have come out in the last couple of years, now they may do it, they may not do it. I've read some stuff where I read the Verge article where they were talking about how this is only for Xbox Game Pass and they're not going to restrict any freaking games on other consoles. And my response to that is, then why would you just spend $7.5 billion to get a developer to only be like, you know what, let's put more of their games on our Xbox Game Pass? It's like, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but I'm not a multi-billionaire with billions of dollars in my back pocket, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Verge is wrong. The point is, with this developer, and with this studio, and with this publisher in Bethesda Studios, this is a groundbreaking, record-breaking, and important deal for the gaming industry, because some of your favorite games, one of my favorite games of this year in Doom Eternal, the sequel to that, or specifically exclusive DLC for that game, could be released only on the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X. I mean, Microsoft absolutely, I don't know if Sony was in play or contention for it, but they were like, we're just going to send a freaking Hail Mary, and we're going to go after Bethesda, and we're just going to get the freaking developer, because that's what we do. Great job by Microsoft. Keep up the good work on getting developers and making your console library fantastic. This has been 24. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more. Until my next video, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.